What is going on, Odie Nation? How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a good one. Welcome to a new video. Let's thank the Lord for another day and let's get started. So today's video, I got some Path of Exile for you. I wanted to show you my Cyclone Slayer. I really beefed this guy up, really proud of him, and he can do anything so far. But he's got a lot of tweaks yet to be made. So hey, I hope you like it. If you do, drop some thumbs. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Hey, come subscribe, baby. Love to have you guys. Peace out, baby.
Your life will leave no trace.
Hello again, local. spent.
Try not to sound too tongue-tied as we go. So I wanted to show y'all my Cyclone. This build is pretty good. I love Cyclone, always have. It's one of my favorites, alongside like Chaos Slinger. But Cyclone's very, very good. I'm using a quarterstaff. I still haven't got the 30% quality from the beast yet, which is what I'm farming right now. So I just kind of wanted to show you some of my gear. We're using Cyclone, obviously. We're using a staff so we could take advantage of Shockwave. So we got Pulverize, Anomalous, Infused Channeling, Awakened Melee Physical, Awakened Brutality, and Shockwave. My ring, kind of want to focus on the physical attack damage leached his life. And we had some mana issues, so the physical attack damage leached as mana was beautiful for my build. My other ring, kind of, regenerate mana, even out my resistances. We're using a Carnage Heart with quality and life mana modifiers. I ain't really maxed it out yet, but I'm working on that. And we got it allocated with more physical damage with martial experience. Our helmet, we have got increased attack damage and increased vulnerability curse, which helps me because we get vulnerability because we get vulnerability on hit with the gloves, which were cursed, and almost perfect for my build because it's got more attack damage leached as mana. And then my boots, we got increased movement speed, which is very important for me. And we're going to change out the Warcry speed with something else when we get some more currency. But definitely good on the critical strikes. And just a normal belt for some chaos resistance and other resistances. And for right now, we're just using this chest piece for armor and evasion. Doesn't do nothing for chaos damage, but the increased recovery from life leech is very good. But we can swap this out. Thought about swapping it out with something else, but we ain't got that far. But we're using the flask, a quicksilver flask, overflowing sulfur flask, the jade flask, and the armor flask. So these two right here, I've got them hit, to go off when you take a savage hit. And a savage hit is more than 15% of your health. So anytime I get hit for more than 15% of my health, I get 1,500 to armor and 1,500 to evasion. But it's in 51% increased evasion rating during effect, so that's even more. And this one helps with knockback to get people away from you. This for more damage, and hey, you know how it is. Skills. I showed you Cyclone already. But up here we're using cast when damage, taking support, which I haven't took this off. I kind of had it set up before I got the gloves with the vulnerability on it. But this would curse people when I got below a certain point, when this would proc. Increased duration and steel skin for some defenses. And we're kind of using an aura build. So we got Purity of Elements, Herald of Purity, Pride, Summon Lightning Golem, Clarity. And down here we're using Ancestral War Chief and the Protector with multiple totems support and put them with Maim. Down here I got my Stun, Fortify, which we could take Fortify off now because we also have Fortify on hit. And then we got Life Leech support and leap slams, your movement skill. So our character is sitting at, 7,200 armor, 2,900 evasion, decent energy shield. We're ailment and immune to everything. We're bleed avoidant. You can't bleed me. And I'll show you how we do that. We do that with these tattoos, baby. These tattoos were awesome. But yeah, get 5 of these, or like, what is that? 6 of these tattoos of the Catawba Rebel, and you will be bleed immune. So it's pretty cool. This one is a summon spirit, so not only do both my flasks hit when I go for a savage, or when I take a savage hit, I also trigger this minion, I guess you could call him, and he helps you with a little bit of leech. But here is my skill tree, just so you could see. We're going to go over any of the tattoos. Helps with auras, elemental resistances. Okay, we're going for this. This will be our next 2 points for more critical chance. And we got these. Here we're going to hit that also for more life and resistances. All right, get there. All right, that's one of the bleedings, and then we got just a timeless jewel. Make sure it says Akoya to get the effects for strength and stuff like that. Obviously, burning damage don't really help with this build, but strength, those were really good. Here we took increased recovery for your life and mana for your leech, which we are a super leecher. Well, we do a lot of leeching, which keeps us alive. And all those are the avoid bleedings. Okay, so we're down here. We got 10% more physical damage. Here we got the 8% for your auras. Here we're using a big tech. This tattoo helps out a lot. But you got to have all 7 of these nodes beside it, allocated. So kind of like this one right here, it has a chance to ignite. So your burning damage over here kind of goes with that a little bit, but this build is no elemental damage. But burning damage would be after the effect, so I don't think it counts. You can still light them on fire. But since you're using our sense, we don't do no elemental damage. We're straight physical damage. All right, so we got that's still the tattoo, bleeding tattoo. Okay, here we got some more, trying to help with the mana, increase stun duration, and we kind of went over this way and picked up all these. And then we got a chance to avoid being stunned because before, I still got to swap them out with something. I'm going to swap these 3 dexterity tattoos. I'm going to swap them out for spell suppression. That'll be a total of 6.6% more spell suppression once we get that done. Because we go to our ascendancy. You see where our... Oh, sorry. Alright, so if you go to our ascendancy, we don't need our stun, which is what those tattoos right now give me stun resistance, 60% stun resistance. But once you get your ascendancy to get this, you are unaffected by bleeding while leeching, but you cannot be stunned while leeching also. So this helps your leech out a whole lot. And then we also take these other nodes for more damage and stuff like that. More damage. And we can't take reflected damage. So we're not dealing elemental damage, and we cannot take reflected damage. So no reflective damage is an issue in this build. Well, this helps with your range a little bit too, and your accuracy. All right, what else do I need to show you? All right, so kind of like I said, this is how I got my Atlas tree set up, but it's mainly because I am farming that 30% quality beast right now. So we got all these clicked, and that means if you want to do that for that 30 quality beast to upgrade your gear better, then they need to come from the deep. So we are hunting beasts from the deep. But other than that, I don't think I need... Here's my Pantheon. Let's show you the Pantheon. So we got all our captures for the soul of Arakalia, the major god. It helps with, poisons and damage over time. So both of these kind of help out with poisons and, chaos damage over time. All right, everybody, that was my Cyclone Slayer. I hope you liked him. Hey, if you do, you know what to do. Drop some thumbs. And hey, drop any questions you got in the comments. And hey, come subscribe. I'd love to have you guys. Peace out, baby.